From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Sunday, July 31st, 2016. Silver is trading at $20.33 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,351 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $638. Antiwar.com reports, according to the charity group Save the Children, an airstrike hit one of their maternity hospitals in northern Syria's Idlib province, killing 2 people and wounding several others. The group that runs the hospital, Syria Relief, said the killed were relatives of patients. The maternity hospital was said to be the largest in the area, and it is now mostly closed except for the emergency department, as the electric generator was damaged in the incident, which hit the entrance to the building. It is unclear at this point who launched the airstrike, though the Idlib province is dominated by Al-Qaeda's Nusra Front and is mostly targeted by the Syrian government and Russia. Though the U.S. coalition has been in talks on joint attacks with Russia against Nusra, it is unclear if they have done so yet. The hospital in question was described only as the maternity hospital in northwestern Idlib, adding to the difficulties of civilians in the war-torn area. It is also uncertain how long the hospital will be out of commission after the incident. Bitcoin Not Bombs is a launching pad for nonprofits and social entrepreneurs into the financial freedom of the Bitcoin economy. Bitcoin Not Bombs offers premium publicity campaigns designed to facilitate an organization's adoption of Bitcoin as a payment system and to fully capitalize on that decision in their fundraising efforts. Bitcoin Not Bombs is fully committed to being the hub of the nonprofit sector of the Bitcoin economy, maximizing the potential cross-promotion of all our clients and commercial partners. To learn more, visit bitcoinnotbombs.com. UPI reports an off-duty Indianapolis police officer accused of shooting a fellow officer was arrested in Ohio after a standoff with police. WCPO reports that the incident began when Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department responded to a domestic dispute call between an off-duty officer, later identified as Adrian Scott Ars, and his estranged wife around 8 p.m. on Friday. IMPD spokesman Major Richard Riddle said at some point during our detectives' investigation, the off-duty IMPD officer came back to the apartment and began shooting in the apartment. Our on-duty detective, who was doing the investigation, was struck in his arm. The on-duty detective returned fire but did not strike the suspect. According to CNN, the estranged wife and children of Adrian Ars were inside the apartment at the time of the shooting, but none of them were injured. Ars then fled the scene in his personal vehicle, which contained his police radio and computer. IMPD investigators were able to determine he was headed for Cincinnati by pinging his cell phone. Ars, who had worked for the Indianapolis Police Department for 18 years, was suspended without pay pending termination, and his police vehicle and duty belt had been recovered. Riddle said Ars was already the subject of criminal investigation by the department, but did not release further details. The detective did not suffer life-threatening injuries in the shooting and remained in good condition at a local hospital. For nearly 40 years, Roberts & Roberts Brokerage has been a trusted source for buying and selling precious metals like gold and silver. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and have permanently removed the minimum purchase amount for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on buying and selling precious metals and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 800-874-9760 or visit online at rrbi.co. Reuters reports a hot air balloon burst into flames over central Texas on Saturday after apparently striking power lines and plunging into a field, killing all 16 people aboard in one of the deadliest such incidents on record, according to police and eyewitnesses. The FAA said the fiery crash occurred about 7:40 a.m. local time near Lockhart, a town about 30 miles south of Austin. The Caldwell County Sheriff's Office said 16 people were believed to have been on board the doomed craft and none survived. The Texas Department of Public Safety confirmed that 16 people were dead. Emergency responders in Texas said the basket portion of the balloon, which carries the passengers and crew, caught fire. Aerial TV footage of the aftermath of the accident showed remnants of the red, white, and blue balloon adorned with a large yellow smiley face wearing sunglasses lying flattened at the crash site. The National Transportation Safety Board offered no details on what may have caused the accident, which occurred on a clear day, but Eric Grossoff, a spokesman at the scene, said teams from that agency and the FBI were being dispatched to determine how the crash unfolded. Grossoff said FBI assistance is routine in cases of major accidents. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.